Sims going, can open up the quarterback run and the pitch game.
There they are. Sims exploding up the middle. Doesn't think he was down. He thought he was on.
I think he landed on the Florida State defender, and I don't think his knee ever touched. Carlos Williams is there on the bottom of it. With his elbow, maybe. His elbow looks like it did, and his head, and his everything else. So he's looking at his knee. Never mind his shoulder, and his helmet, his face mask, and his elbow. Yeah, he's.
And that entire forearm is there.
Yeah, but the knee's good. The knee's good.
He kept that knee up, didn't he? Good work there, young man.
But it's another good run by that fullback.
Now that's David Sims, and he's a junior from South Carolina.
This play will definitely come back, but it's nice to see Sims healthy. They've really missed him. Zach Lasky has carried the load at that position because Sims has just been battling through some injuries. And I thought it was interesting. Paul Johnson was a little deflated, a little upset. He's got a young team, and he.
After further review, the ruling on the field is reversed. It's determined that the runner's elbow hit the ground at the 47-yard line. It'll be second and 1 at the 47. Please put 5:10 on the clock. 5:10.
It's the right call, but we get excited about the BCS and college football. But I know, again, getting back to high school football, your good friend Jeff Ruby.
Winner goes to the AutoZone Liberty Bowl. And McDuffie will run it out for UCF. And McDuffie ran into his own man and brought down. The ball came out at the 32-yard line. Hard to tell whether he was down first. Officials rule that it is a fumble. And the Tulsa's got it.
McDuffie's got all kinds of speed. It looked like very close there. It looked like his back was on the ground there, Dave. He's ripping, trying to get that ball out. That's kind of close.
Play will be under further review. The ruling on the field is a fumble.
Michael Mudo came up with the recovery.
Again, it's important. The ruling on the field was a fumble. Let's take another look here.
You see Muto ripping it out. Did it come out before he hit the ground? Can't tell from that angle. I think it's out.
Yeah, I think that was out. That was a good call from the official. Before the backside of McDuffie was on the ground, that ball was out. And a huge
yardage back. Cody Wilson is the up man at tight end. Here's Singleton. No shot there on the initial effort. The ball comes out on the second effort. And let's see if they rule it a fumble. It was recovered by Brandon.
First down. I thought he had the first down on second effort. Not there, but he spins and keeps fighting. And Ishmael's the one that comes in and gets that football out.
Brian, I think his right knee was down. I think his right knee was down before the ball came out. The question is, did he have the first down at that point? The ball was stripped, but again, does he have the first down?
Yeah, it looked like he had the first down. But you're right. If he didn't have the first down, it doesn't matter because the ball would turn over on downs. But you're right. There you could see the knee was down before that ball came out, and he was on about.
I'm surprised UCF didn't get up there and snap it quickly. I'm surprised they took so much time in the huddle there, because now it's going to be reviewed further.
Timeout.
Defender is cheating. Drops back. And he's going down. Fumble. Ball comes free. Battle for the loose ball. Georgia Tech claims that it's got it. I believe DAK may have.
Actually, look at this, Brent. Bobby Hart is in at right tackle. And DAK went right around him. Relentless pursuit and pressure that time to try to jar that football loose. But the backup in for Watson is Hart. And that time, DAK went right around him.
At midfield. Now Martinez sets up his blockers and goes nowhere. Loose ball. Is it a fumble? And it looks like Nebraska will hold on. Borland and Southward there. See at the end of the play here, ball was working its way free.
The ball, but they were out of bounds. Nebraska's ball, third down.
And if we show that again, if there's a possibility, the reason they're saying it, watch Southward number 12. Ball's working its way free. But watch Southward as he grabs the football. Watch him. Ball, now stop. See where his legs are? They're in the white. That's for the determination by the official. Recovery while he was out of bounds, can't change possession. Martinez wants to run, breaks the tackle, and Martinez fumbles the football. Wisconsin, the Badgers say they have it. That ball could change hands a couple of times before the officials get in there. And the Badgers. And he's trying to do the right thing. He's trying to wrap it up. But the play is made from behind him. Looked like David Gilbert, number 11, who forced a fumble and
improve on his consistency, doing it week in and week out at the line of scrimmage, making those good decisions. Today's off to a great start.
Jared Baker from the goal line. Lost the football. And Nevada might have it. And they do. A turnover on the kickoff return. And the Wolfpack will go right back to the offense.
To get after it. See, the ball gets stripped right there. The ball is loose. Comes down, clearly a fumble. Nevada's right there to hop on it.
Back in this game, especially Travis Freeman, the linebacker. They don't have to stop UCF. Yeah.
That's Edwards with a carry, but lost the football. Who's got it? When I said good start, I should have been talking about Central Florida.
Young man, too. Great run to come out to start the second half when they needed a little spark, down 28-7. He's trying to get a couple extra yards. It looks like they should have to review this. It looks like his knee and elbow possibly could have been on the ground.
Ball's out right there just before the knee.
That's the worst way to start the second half when you're down 3 scores.
They are going to look at it, Des, but I'm afraid it's still going to be the same result.
Yeah,
for ball
angle right there. You can see the ball's coming out right there. And another impact player who pulled the ball out. Kamal Ishmael, player of the year in Conference USA. He's an impact player.
Well, he knows how to make tackles in the open field and then cause strips. He's had 5 forced fumbles during his career and 116 tackles this season. So
yeah,
you see why he was Conference USA's defensive player of the year.
Yeah.
Well, look at this right here. This is excellent work. You're tackling. You can make sure you make the tackle, but boy, you are raking hard to strip that thing out of there.
And it seems like the ball is clearly on its way out before the knee touches the ground.
Knee, or both knee and elbow.
Yeah.
Kind of hit simultaneously, but the ball is, you see it there, it's clearly out.
The worst way to start the second half when you're down 3 scores. See if he's thinking the same thoughts.
After review, the ruling on the field stands as called. First down, UCF.
Let's go.
Play action. Fails. Flips it to Liaina at the 5, and he's inside the 5-yard line. Lost the ball. Is that a fumble? Through the side of the end zone. What will the officials rule? Down by contact or a touchback? Looks as if they will say down by contact.
The ruling on the field is that the runner was down inbounds. First down.
Wow. That ball caught.
Great play call from Brian Lindgren. Everybody in the stadium thought they were going to run the football. Here's a look at Leah Ina at the end of that play.
I don't know.
Ooh, that ball looks like it is out of there before he was down.
It's certainly going to be reviewed. This might be going back to Bowling Green.
The ruling on the field is that the runner was down.
The best looks and the video evidence that we have to show you at home is his knee down when the ball comes out. That is really close.
That is as close as you will see.
And it's actually difficult to see his knees.
Right.
His knees are shielded by a couple of Bowling Green tacklers. It looks to me like a fumble. I'm not sure, Danny Cannell.
After review, the ruling on the field stands as called. First down at the 3-yard line.
That's a tough break for Bowling Green because it looked as if it might have been
a strong run team, and they've been anything but.
Bad snap. All the way back to the goal line. A flag is down as Rutgers players pick up a loose ball in the end zone.
Kasim Green.
That was Kasim.
For the ball, he wasn't even ready for it. He's still calling out his cadence.
There is no foul for the defensive nose guard in the neutral zone. Ruling on the field as the ball was fumbled and recovered by Rutgers in the end zone for a touchdown.
Blitz him. Now this ball is snapped, and it never should have been snapped. Caleb Farris is the center. He must have got his signals crossed, but here comes Green for the big play. He thought he had himself two.
Logan Thomas tried to secure the ball, tried to reach it out and avoid the safety, and in doing so, without fully securing it and taking that risk of extending the ball. Go back and look at that play with Logan Thomas. Let's bring in Billy Smith, who is our rules expert.
Third and long. Over the middle.
Touchdown! Jordan, they're going to say the ball came out, and Cincinnati.
Great read by Renfrey. He was looking to his left. Nothing was there. And there's, you know, I said it before about the helmet-to-helmet contact, but I think that, again, is, you can see Blair with the helmet-to-helmet, and that's where the ball comes out, was because of that contact. Reynolds, we'll see if he pitches with the left. No, he keeps, but he lost the ball. It's recovered by Arizona State, but Reynolds is ruled down. He got slammed down pretty good, too.
Exactly what we're talking about. How well can he secure the football in that arm? And then again, that arm goes down, and he's clearly down on the ground, but I would have major concerns if I was.
Is alongside Golson. And Golson rolls and throws again to the left, and he finally got Eifert a completion that time. Lester and fumble. Fumble, ball on the ground. And Alabama has recovered.
Gave tremendous effort. You wonder here, did his knee touch before the ball came out with this effort? Right knee. And there's the knee. You can't really, the ball's still in there. But then again, we expected them to review a play earlier, but this one looks like that knee is obviously down before the football came out.
The Irish defense is trotting out on the field. Got to dial up the leprechaun. I mean, what? He missed the kickoff?